Okay, Noah Road here with breakfast in a pinch. When, money's a little tight and if you're homeless, here's this is a breakfast that obviously is not great, but it will do in a pinch because of the composition between the fats, the carbs, the proteins, and that's so this is actually better than, let's say, something like cereal and crackers, anything on that level. It's better than oatmeal for sure. And then this on the side. These are something that I eat, pretty frequently because it's pretty inexpensive. Like these cost less than $5, and there's 5 really big pickled eggs. Pickled eggs are pretty big in Pennsylvania. These are not my favorite tasting, but they're pretty good pickled eggs. I know a lady, she makes them. She has a cute little store called Johnson's Grocery here in St. Mary's. Now, after I'm done with this, I will use, about a half hour after breakfast, I will make a power shake. And I use a repurposed peanut jar as a shaker, fill it up with about that much water, and then superfood blend. That's really important. And some magnesium, a little extra kick of magnesium. And you got this is a really good thing, an hour or so before your workout. This stuff actually works. It takes a loading process. Like, take it for 4 or 5 days, 6 days. It's less than $20. This product actually does work. It gives your testosterone a synthetic kick. And what it does is it produces certain ingredients. I think they're mostly herbal, like Tribulus terrestris is one of them, and yarrow root or something like that's in there, and it makes you create a little more testosterone, and it gives you a kick, especially when you're older. We men need that. Okay, so that's one thing. I took three of them this morning, which that's, I end up taking a double dose kind of, because it takes a little bit more than the recommended dose. There's a loading process. It takes about 4 or 5 days of I start out with like 3 or 4 of them, which 2 of them is 1 serving. I'll have like 2 in the morning just after coffee on an empty stomach, and then an hour or 2 later after I eat, I'll have 2 more, and I'll kind of load like that for like 4 or 5 days. And then that's when it starts to increase. It's supposed to increase your testosterone starting in 7 days of loading. But then once you're loaded, I personally double up the dose. I will have, instead of maybe 4 of them, I'll take like 7 or 6, but over the course of like 3 or 4 hours. Okay, so this will be part of my power shake. So we have this superfood blend, magnesium, have a good kick of this, and then here is some creatine, and this here will go. I'll take a half a dose before I leave the camp on my way to the gym, and when I get to the gym, I'll take an extra dose of this. This is a pre-workout powder. It's not good to use pre-workout powder for more than about 2 to 3 months. You cycle it, and then you get off of it for at least a month or even 2. So I'm working out really hard. I'm trying to make some gains, and this next month I'm going to be off of the pre-workout powder because I'm not going to be at the gym. I'm going to let my body rest off from this. You don't want to do it forever. You want to do it for 2 or 3 months. This, you want to do it for 2 or 3 months. Every now and then you want to give your body a break from creatine. You don't want to have to do everything all the time. This here is I carry a little D-ribosine, which is a natural sugar that is the energy that your muscles use. The kind of energy that is accessed by athletes during like marathons. A lot of the energy that allows them to run so far is a D-ribose that actually is inside of the muscles. So this is just an extra dose. You can hear it's a powder. And that takes a loading process too, about 4 or 5 days. before it starts kicking in, and it gives you extra energy. So all of this I'll combine about a half an hour after I eat this. And when I go to the gym, I will take an extra hit of this and an extra hit of the creatine probably. After the gym, about a half an hour or so, I will probably have something like this peanut butter ball and a protein powder. This is pea protein, and it's only $8.50 here. And I think that will be a good thing for after my workout, just before I eat a heavier meal. Because you don't want to, put a big heavy meal like a steak or anything in your belly after you eat. You want something that's going to break down really, really fast to hurry up and repair that tissue. And, well, anyways, this is my poor man's pre-workout breakfast and power shake and preparatory muscle enhancement stuff. Okay? And I cycle this kind of stuff like this. I wouldn't use all the time, and that I wouldn't use all the time, because it's just not good for your body to use this for more than, really, I'd say 3 months is the limit. I've been on it for about close to about 2 months. So I'm pushing it. Maybe another 2 or 3 weeks, and I got to get the heck off of this. Same with this. I don't want to live on that. It's not good for you to live on it all the time. It helps to enhance your muscular ability, your athletic ability, in order to push yourself through a couple of sticking points to where you can make some gains. And then once you go through that cycle, you can kind of let the dust settle, you can rest off, and then you can go without this stuff and just go on nutrition alone for a while until you go through another cycle of training extra hard, and then you can use this stuff again. Go probably 3 months on, 2 months off. These two particular. Anything that is testosterone increaser and pre-workout powder, 2 to 3 months max. Then you want to go off 2 months. Okay, but yeah, this is a poor man's pre-workout. If it's down to this, which I would rather have something more wholesome and more good, but since I just don't have it right now, this is better than, let's say, cereals and crackers. It's just an idea of what Noah Road would eat, to help promote energy for a workout, and to support perhaps repair of muscle tissue and a little bit of growth behind that repair. Okay, Noah Road in the AM, about an hour or so before I go to the gym. Over and out for now.